Hello. I'm doing good. Well, Kermit the Hermit, how are you doing? Typhoon has passed here yesterday. Rifat. Great to hear that. These must have been puddles of water. There was a crazy amount of rain. Look at this, like mud everywhere. Walking in the road. Yeah. I'm surprised that no trees are broken. The wind in the afternoon was crazy, but morning was just rain and rain. Everything will grow like crazy. Hi, Mehathakur, welcome. Yolihanes, buenas tardes. How do you like it after typhoon? Look at it, still scary skies, but it was so much rain. Like some rivers, you know, that little river in the park I always walk by, I heard that flooded. If someone had the house close, they had to evacuate. And the day before there was like level 3 evacuation, like small kids and old people were supposed to leave the houses or apartments and seek shelter. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's gonna rain again? I don't think so. Well, yeah, it will, because the rainy season is supposed to come. Look at this. Look, this is a drain. It kind of sucked all the needles from this guy. Great day to do absolutely nothing at home with that weather. Yeah, I was just playing games, drinking coffee, eating chocolate. I did throw out garbage. Just to see how windy it was outside, and I had to make sure I close all the windows before I opened the door, because I couldn't open the door. It was just so pushing, you know, the wind was pushing on the door with great force. You see the moved back rooms? I want to walk the back rooms. No, I haven't. What is it about? Breakfast. What breakfast? Oatmeal. Oatmeal, the normal oatmeal breakfast. The back rooms. I watched some Polish movie. It was science fiction movie on the typhoon day. Well, drink delivery. He's speeding. Might lose his job. Good morning. I said, what breakfast? Oatmeal. Do you know oatmeal? It's like the best breakfast you can eat. Thanks for sharing those videos and photos, Julianes. So beautiful. I wonder, you know, how many creatures are in that ocean. Maybe something edible, like some snails. Do you know, what do we have in Japan? In Japan we have sazae. Do you know? I think the snail is called turbo sazae. It's like a snail. Its shell it has spikes and it's kind of swirling, but it's very irregular. I like oatmeal, granola, banana. Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. And milk. I have oatmeal with milk, banana, cinnamon, some raisins. I think, and some like walnuts or nuts if they're available. And then I cook it in the microwave oven for 6 minutes. And then I let it cool down and I'm ready to eat. Just fish, vending machine. Yeah, lots of vending machines there. Walnuts, yeah, they're expensive because then it kinds of, almonds or walnuts are pricey in Japan. I actually saw a walnut tree growing here, which is surprising. I just eat it like that. It was cereal. Yeah, sure. I find like the sweetness comes from banana, and you don't need to add any sugar or anything, and the energy is released slowly, so it sits in your stomach well. Where are the cicadas? It's too cold. Today is just 23 degrees Celsius and cicada need 35 and very, very, very humid and hot. You can find the tree. Banana tree. I've seen banana tree growing here too, but I've never seen bananas. I bet it's possible. Wind. Yeah. Do you have a cicada in Venezuela? I wonder. Yeah, it's still quiet, right? Well, technically, they come during summer, but it's not summer yet. It's waiting for the rainy season, start of rainy season, and then they come. You like live streaming with me? It's just Simple Park. Actually, no, I'm not sure why. Oh, interesting. Did you know if you are in the northern hemisphere, you see the moon like the normal way, and if you are in the southern hemisphere, the moon is upside down? Isn't Venezuela like somewhere in the equator? Or part of it is in northern and most of it is in the southern? Or maybe I'm wrong. I wonder, what kind of moon do you see? Like sideways? Where are the mulberries? Typhoon has taken them down probably. Yeah, nothing left here anymore. There's nothing left. There are some unripe ones. Oh, there's one here. Here. I think all the ripe ones have fallen. Unfortunately. And geckos make very fun. Oh, really? Don't eat berry. No, it's not poisonous. It's a mulberry. Mulberries are okay. Geckos make sounds. You know, there are geckos here, but I've never heard them doing any sounds, making any sounds. These ones are good. And a few more. Yeah, in Japan, geckos are hard to find, but I always find them like on my window and my place is so high, but they still climb and eat something. Once I was closing the window and I got scared because something fell down and it was gecko. Oh my god. I'll call park police on you. I'm innocent. There's a big gaijin eating berries. I'm innocent. I'm just a bear eating tiny berries. These berries are poisonous. No, they are not. You know, mulberry tree. Mulberry tree produces leaves that only silkworms can eat. And it also produces berries, which humans can eat too. So if you are a silk farmer, you have lots of berries and silkworms, I guess. I'm surprised, you know, Johannes, about the cactus. They just grow everywhere there. And they look kind of massive. Oh my gosh. I've never, you know, seen cacti growing like in the wild much. There were some in Canada, but not as amazing as on your photos. Be careful of a bear, yeah. Bears are crazy here in Japan. Look at this, like the water has created these patterns of twigs. It grows even in cold weathers. Yeah, it seems like it, you know. Minus 40, 50 Celsius and it somehow survives. No, cactus grows in tropical Venezuela too. I would be so injured. I sometimes go, you know, like through bushes like this and or like climb mountains and the rocks are falling and boom, there's like a cactus. That would be just crazy dangerous. Of course, you know, I sometimes climb and there are like thorned bushes. Once I got scratched. And you need to be very careful because the sticks are very skinny and long and oh my god. Oh, soul, really? Wow. Never thought of that. They're that strong? Wow. Doesn't compare to anything I'm growing in the garden. That's incredible. Scary too. I heard, you know, there are some edible kinds of cacti. And when I was living in Europe, we had cacti in the pots inside indoors, growing them like a hobby. because they don't grow there at all outside. Especially if you're sandals. Oh my gosh! Yeah, you were telling me about Crocs. These Crocs are scary. Yeah. But sandals, I always wear sandals. Oh my god! They eat in Mexico. Yeah. Interesting. I wonder if those oceans had such a nice color. There must be like like a giant sea clam, like a size of a hand sea clam in Japan. It's called hamaguri. That thing is so massive, but it's like a specialty. Mostly you can barbecue it and eat it. Very delicious. And sazae also is very good. And what is the other one called? Abalone. Do you know abalone? Like it's kind of flat, but it's a snail with flat shell. And it's also delicious if you cook it. But you can eat it raw too, doesn't matter. Abalone is awabi in Japanese. I've never tried, so I'm not sure how it tastes. Time for a survival lesson in Amazon jungle. My goodness. We also try tarantulas and put it on tortilla with salsa and meat and eat it like that. I don't know if I could eat that. I don't know. Did you know that some of those big spiders, they have those hairs which can embed in your skin or throat when you eat them? I think some kinds of tarantulas have these hairs for like defense. Apparently it's not, but it's crunchy. Maybe it needs to be processed in the right way. Oh my goodness. Crunchy. Wow. Venezuela must be just completely different place. We cannot imagine how Venezuela is. We think aliens live there. Do you think Venezuela is like something with, it's got some feel of the Cuba or Mexico? It's like, in Europe you have Poland and Czech Republic. It's kind of, they speak similar language. Sometimes some foods are same, but they have also their different foods. But almost like, the feel of the cities is similar. You hope there are spiders. Oh my god, this is bad place to be in a tropical country, because I imagine they are everywhere. Oh, you should have seen what I found. So I was at night on my balcony, and it's dark, and I kind of see something on like the side wall, and it caught my eye because it was like big thing moving. And when I finally I went inside to get light, like my phone, and then to shine light at it. And it was one of those long hair centipedes or millipedes. Like it was huge with those long legs. Oh my god! And it was moving so quickly. Gee, it was like size of a palm of the hand. I thought like, oh my god. But I did I took some photos and I did some research, and it said they don't bite humans, but they eat cockroaches and other things maybe. So they are our friends. Oh my god, the long legs! It was just a shock. And it's freaky, right? Because it's like night, you cannot see clearly, it's dark, and that thing is just moving so fast with those long legs. Like you would not expect, the speed of that thing. You would think like, yeah, that has to calculate which leg number 5 and then leg number 15 or something needs to move in sync. But oh my god. But the little spider, oh my gosh. No, I mean, it kind of looked like a spider with many long legs. I don't know. How about shrimps? Are you scared of shrimps? I heard that sometimes people who are scared of spiders are scared of shrimps and lobsters. Mangoes! I'm gonna send you the picture. I have to see if I didn't delete it. It's kind of, there's this iNaturalist app, and I often take some strange pictures of some creatures, and then the people there identify it, or try to identify it, and then I can find, oh, this is actually safe. It won't kill me or poison me or anything, right? Look at this. From the rain of dead leaves, the edge of the tree formed this. It must have been a tree river. Mangoes. Oh, my neighbor brought a mango from Taiwan. Like China and Taiwan are angry at each other. So many years ago, China, of course, thinks Taiwan is Chinese, but Taiwan thinks not. So China put an embargo on their fruits and their mangoes. So Taiwan said, okay, we'll be selling them to Japan. So since then, there's lots of Taiwanese mangoes. And my neighbor just brought one. And it's this kind of like a red mango, pretty much like a size of a hand. So it's kind of a little bit maybe less, but it's massive, and I can't wait. Maybe on the weekend I'm going to eat it. Sky is falling. Yeah, they should throw some mangoes down here from that airplane, Aren't you scared there's gonna be a spider on those mangoes? I always have scared there's gonna be like a black widow spider on bananas or mangoes. And it was because I think like a long time ago somebody in the supermarket found one of those spiders in a banana bag. Black widow spider. I wonder where do they live? Probably your parts of the world. Delicioso. Sí. Oh, mango jam. Yummy. Yeah, mango jam would be too precious. I think you probably could buy it here as like an expensive gift. Japanese have this custom of giving gifts, summer gifts and winter gifts. So now is the turn for the summer gifts. And probably you could find a jam like that, processed nicely from mangoes. Grown locally, maybe. More than likely you will find worms. Oh! Especially when it rains because they grow on trees and... What? My gosh. I better check that mango to be 100% sure. Worms? How do they just go on the trees and drill into the mango? You know, that reminds me, actually, maybe you're right, because when I was a kid in Poland, I climbed lots of fruit trees, from apples to pears to cherries and plums. And sometimes I had to look closely if there is no hole in the cherry, because if there was, there would be like a worm inside. Oh my god. But mostly there wasn't. And once I had this nice apple, and it grew in a weird way, and there was an entrance to it. And then when I was taking a bite, a huge green caterpillar came out of it. Oh my god. What a shocker. More mulberries. This is like black from berries down here. Typhoon has taken some of them. Maybe most of them down. It's good. You could make it, oh my gosh. Yeah, I imagine. You know, I have this bread baking machine, and one of the options is to make jam. I think I could easily put that mango in there and make a jam, but it would be like, I really want to eat it fresh. It would be such a waste if I made a jam out of it. Yes, and it's the worst because they are white and can see them. There was once, I bet, and I saw like 5. I washed my mouth. Yeah. I never seen 5, but yeah, I had those moments. Oh my gosh, what a shocker. And sometimes these worms would be in plums. Like, you would think, plum is nice and juicy, and you take it and then you look closely, like, what is that? It's a hole. But I figured out that before eating every plum, I'm going to bite, and you can bite it in the half so that you can see the pit. And if there is a worm in it, you will see it there. But if not, safe. Also, raspberries, those red raspberries, they grow in wild in Poland. And every time, I walk, I pick. But then, if you don't check it, there are white worms, and there is no sign, that they burrowed in, because it's so, raspberry is so irregular. And I think they go from the top somehow in. So, gotta be careful. But they're delicious. And they're also wild blueberries. So if you are hiking in the forest, you just keep on picking and picking different kinds of berries. Nice clouds after this typhoon. I had an uncle who would buy the wood worms in one hand and keep unbothered. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. That extra protein. Yeah, can't throw out the good fruit, you know. It's like, you know, this. Remember this scope where I went to the insect eating club in Tokyo? Oh God, it was so much fun. I don't think I could eat those insects, but I really like the crickets. Deep fried crickets were actually palatable. Oh, looks like a team of mowers is coming. It's like a Mario Kart. Oh, it's awesome. 5 grams of protein per cricket. You have it calculated? I don't know. They ate everything. The hornet larvae, beetle larvae, and eggs, or those cocoons, or whatever they make. Some of that stuff was from South America. So I think you have like the juiciest delicacies there in your jungle. I wonder if the crickets were from the pet store. Because they sell them here for, you know, as food for lizard pets and geckos. Yeah, I tried, and I decided it's not my thing. Maybe snake would be better. Still, anything from the ocean is tasty. Although those sazae snails, they're kind of bitter. But, you know, just at the end part of their body. Wow. That was your test to become Amazonian. I can still fight the giant anaconda. Come on. Don't worry. One cactus in my leg is okay. I wonder, do you guys have like the native people living there in the jungle or somewhere? It's like me from outside of Japan asking if there are still samurai in Japan. No, I mean, you know, in Canada we have native people living out there still. But what about those native people in the jungle? I think I remember Indiana Jones. He stole something from somewhere and they were chasing him. You know, those kind of native people who shoot poison darts. Like in Canada, you know, they have They have free land, free housing, and free university. I wonder if there is something like that in Venezuela. Can I be Indiana Jones running through the jungle and they'll be shooting me with curare and poison darts made from those colorful frogs from the jungle? Ooh, something else. Smaller hornet flying. Yes, we do still have indigenous people and some don't speak Spanish. Wow! But some of them already use clothes like us, which is low key. Sad, but they need technology to evolution and survive. Wow! Wow, that's even more like in depth than in Canada. In Canada, everybody has, kind of modern houses. Nobody lives like the ancient way anymore. I'm gonna go there and join the tribe, ask them how to make curare for the arrows. They can teach me how to make those guns made of, not those guns, what do they call those? Blow darts. What are they using then? Like bamboo or some kind of a stick, hollowed stick. I wonder if they have some status, like that they are indigenous and nobody can touch them. They have beautiful genetics, long and straight hair, brown skin. Oh, squinted eyes, really? Oh. I wonder if they are related to the indigenous people in Canada. They're kind of like that too. Like they migrated from the north going to the equator and then south. There are so many languages in Canada with those indigenous people. And the United States has plenty of them. It's like a different world. Oh, you said we were charger active. And I wonder if anybody, learns their languages. Like in top of Japan here, there's Ainu, but Japan has completely got rid of their culture and language. And they didn't apologize till like 1990s. Tattoo. Ainus have tattoo on their mouth. But I didn't see any tattoos on the ones in Canada. Maybe I just don't know them enough. Anyway, I gotta get going. Thanks for coming. Hopefully it's gonna be a nice Thursday for you. Wait, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday. So take care. Bye bye. Ciao ciao.